Happy holidays, everybody. It's Amazing Zane here, and today we're going to be doing another throwback review on the channel. This time it's going to be of set number 60073, the LEGO City service truck, released in 2015 with 2 minifigures and 233 pieces. Now, I gotta say, I really think the design of this truck is unique in a lot of ways, and let me get this trailer out of the way, we'll look at it later, and I especially think a lot of the building techniques are cool. You have sides that fold down, and there's 2 of these little barricades here, and clips for a broom and a shovel, as well as a trash can and fire extinguisher. And I also like a lot of the stickers that they use on the back, but as a kid I kind of messed up the orientation of the stickers on the middle. That should be going this way, and saying this way, I think I swapped the stickers, so that was on me. But then again, a lot of these stickers in the set aren't applied very well. That is on my fault, like this one and this other one. I do like the design of this on the side. One thing I forgot to show you about the crane is that the way it folds up is pretty nice, since you can get it to fold in like this. It is a little bit hard to get the hook in there, but it fits in pretty nicely, and I like how compacted it is. And I also forgot to show that there's a little bit of a control setup for the crane, which is pretty nice. But the crane's actually got a bigger purpose with that trailer we looked at earlier. But first, the front and the cab. I think the design of the front and the cab, the front is pretty unique, and inside the cab you have space for a single minifigure and a coffee, and you got a coffee mug as well. And I like how there's a little, you gotta take off the window, but I like how there's a little window behind the drivers, and that's a pretty unique design. As someone who lives near a construction zone and sees trucks similar to this a lot, I can confirm that they do have those little windows in the back. Fun fact, you can also actually find damaged versions of these trucks in the opening level of LEGO Marvel Avengers. I thought this was a really cool Easter egg the devs included, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. But now, here is the trailer. We'll look at this. Here's the trailer. It's a pretty simple design. You got some lights on the back, but the main purpose of it is carrying this porta potty, and the crane is actually for lifting it off the trailer. It can't really hold it very well. Yep, and there it goes. But yeah, it's an okay play feature. I like the concept of it. Now, let's take a look at the porta potty itself. So here is the porta potty design. I really like the stickers on all the sides, and for comparison, here is the design for a porta potty released a few years later for LEGO Hidden Side, which I feel like has got a much more banal design compared to this one. And I get that they had to do the whole like it turns into a monster thing, but I feel like you could have added these stickers on the side and it would not have compromised that at all. Inside this porta potty, you got a little flush button and some toilet paper. There were a lot of first pieces for me, like the piece used to actually put the toilet bowl ring in place. And another thing I like about this is how easy they made it for kids to take apart, because you can get your fingers in there and get all 3 of the pieces out from here. And yeah, I feel like this is overall just a really well constructed side build for a set, and I really think that this is a pretty good design compared to a lot of modern day porta potties where it's just a box with a door, like what I showed you earlier. Yeah, I feel like this porta potty was pretty good for its time, and now I'd say we should take a look at the minifigures. Here are the 2 minifigures in the set. We got a Foreman on the left with dark brown legs, and I am really worried that something is going to break with these legs, since dark brown is a very brittle color, or it was back when the set came out, so I'm really trying to be careful with this guy. But I do like the torso print that he has, as well as his face. And there's another construction worker here. He's got a little jackhammer. If we If we get that out of the way, we can see that he's got this construction jacket print, which we've been getting for a while now. I think it started with the 2015 Demolition Wave this set was from. But I like his face print as well, and I also like the hard hat headphones combination. I remember thinking that they could be removed as separate pieces as a kid, but they can't. And here's what they look like from the back. They both have pretty simple torso prints. He's got a walkie-talkie in the back, but I think that these minifigures were pretty good for as cheap a set that this was back in the day, and I think that they'd make a nice expansion to a LEGO construction site diorama. So that wraps up my review on the LEGO City Service Truck set. As I said before, I feel like this is a pretty nice addition to the construction set and features a lot of good building techniques. And as I said before, when I reviewed the old cement mixer set from 2013, it's really a shame that LEGO hasn't done a full-on devoted construction wave like they did with the demolition sets back in the days of 2015 when this was released. But yeah, part of me does wish that LEGO would do something like that again and just make something like what they did with the demolition wave back in the day as a full-on wave and not just a few sets scattered throughout the year. But this set, I think, was pretty good, and like I said before, I like the design of the porta potty and the design of the truck. I feel like both of them use really good building techniques, and yeah, I just wish LEGO would do something like this again in the modern day. So thank you very much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again soon. Peace!